Hello students, welcome to another interesting lesson. My name is Alozie from SumIf Computer Hub. Now in today's lesson, we'll be looking at understanding Microsoft Excel Workbook and Worksheet. Now, the workbook on Excel is simply the work area, this area where we work on. And on the work area is where we enter data, and to select the whole data on the workbook is simply to come down to this place and click on it, and you can select the whole workbook. Now on the workbook, we carry out different manipulations, different calculations, different analysis. We can add charts, we can form tables, we can perform different analysis, we can use smart art on the Excel workbook. Now also on the workbook, we can highlight cells. So you can simply click on a particular cell. You've highlighted this cell before, and you can highlight different cells on the workbook as well. So you can click and hold and drag, covering the range of cells that you want to highlight. You see that? And then if you want to highlight a whole column of a particular alphabet, you can simply do that by coming to this area on the alphabet, ensuring that the icon changes. You can see here it is showing in a plus sign or in a cross sign, and then when you come to the alphabet here, it changes to a down arrow. When it changes to that form, you click on it and it highlights the whole column there. You see, it highlights the whole column. Now you can do the same to the number. When it changes into a right arrow, you click on it and you can highlight the whole row. So on the Microsoft Excel workbook, you can highlight a particular cell, you can highlight a range of cell, you can highlight the whole column, you can highlight a whole row, and by coming here you can click and highlight the whole workbook. Now when it comes to Microsoft Excel worksheet, by default Excel gives you either one particular worksheet to work on or 3 worksheets to work on, depending on the version of Excel you are making use of. Now a worksheet is simply the particular sheet, a page that you are working on. That is a worksheet, and Excel gives you an opportunity to create different pages. You see the icon here that says new sheet. When you click on it, you create different sheets. So you see I can add different sheet by simply clicking on this icon, and a particular sheet can be renamed. So let's say I want to give this sheet a name. I can just simply right click on this sheet and click on rename, and let's say I'll call this 1, and then I come to the next sheet. To rename this, I right click and click on rename, and I call this 2. Now you can do the same for the other sheets as well, and you can also delete a particular sheet. Let's say I don't want to make use of sheet 5 and sheet 6. I'll go to sheet 5, right click on it and click delete. Right click on sheet 6 and click delete. Now we can also change the color of the particular sheet we are working on. Let's say I want this sheet 1, this particular sheet that I renamed 1, to have a different color. So I'll right click on it and click on tab color, select the color that I want it to have, let's say for instance red, and I click on OK. Now it may not be showing completely, but you can still see the sheet showing right there. Now when I click on the next sheet, you can see that sheet 1 here is showing in red. So I can do the same for the second sheet, give it a different color, and here you have it. So Microsoft Excel workbook are where we perform most of the tasks that we carry on, while a sheet simply opens us to another page of the workbook, and each sheet that we open has its own workbook to work with. Now this is what we have on understanding Microsoft Excel workbook and worksheet. If you have a question, do not hesitate to ask me. I'll see you in the next lesson, where we'll be looking at how to save and open an existing Microsoft Excel document. Bye bye for now.